Alright, welcome back, and in this video we're going to work on the create account. So let's quickly get started. And this create account will be very similar to the it's going to be very similar to the login that we did. So right now this will be register, and right here will be register. Okay. Yeah, this is what we need to do, and the next thing we need to do right now is we can actually come here and probably duplicate this page. So let's just quickly duplicate this page for better to avoid some things. So right now what we need to do is we need to change this to register with email and password. Yeah, and right now instead of login credential, it should be register, and right here this will be name. Okay, this will be the name, and this should be register register detail. Okay, so let's remove unused. This should be register, and the next registration field, and right here we can say registration field, uh, account created, login, um, create account is successful. Okay, I think we make the same okay, this should be this. We make the same error the other time, and right here we can just say this to be um, the function that we want to run is register, and this should be use register. Okay, right here we can just do this to use register option. Okay, we have that right now, and that looks okay. So right here what we can do is to come to our component register form. We need to do all of this again, but I don't want to do it again, so I'm just going to copy from the form. I'm just going to copy from the form, right here. We're going to be copying a lot of things from this thing we created, so I'm just going to say take this out, and right here let's just go ahead and paste this right here. Okay, so this should be from components. We should be bringing that in, and right now we need to create this interface. uh, yeah, we need to create this interface. Let's import this, and right here let's just give it a name, because that's the only field that is missing from the login and registration. That's the only field that we don't have. So show password, yeah, we can have this. That is definitely a local state, and let's import from React. The next one is yeah, let's just use all this. Let's just bring all this in. This should be use register with email and password. This will be register mutation, and this will be register mutation. Okay, yeah, this makes sense now. And we need a schema for this. Remember we created our login schema the other time, so let's just go ahead and copy this and call this register schema. And right here on the register schema, we just make this a name. We just remove the password, okay? And we just give this a name is required, and name must not be less than, stuff like that. And we call this register schema, and we give this a default name of empty. Okay, so let's import this guy. We've import that. What's other error? Let's import this also, and let's import this. Okay, so we import that, and this will be creating account. uh, yeah, creating account, and right here we're just gonna have register. Okay, this looks fine for now, and we're just going to put name right here. Okay, we're just going to put name right here, and this should be name, and this should be name, and let's just select all this, and this one should be name, this one should be John Doe. Okay, I missed the spelling. John Doe. If it's a girl, we say Jane Doe. Yeah, this should be name, and this should be name, and this should be name. Okay, um that looks right to me. And yeah, let's go ahead and create an account right now using that. So let's clear this. So email, let's use fin, um let's say, let's use an email that exists before. Let's say John Doe, and right here let's just say password is password. Create an account, registration field, and we have this right here. We have this message right here. So let's format let's format this error messages very well. Let's quickly format this error messages very well. When we get data message, this should be message. um, wait, let's do a console. Let's start with this right here. Let's do a console.log on error, and let's see that console.log on error, and we have response, we have data. Yeah, it stops as at data. Okay, stops at data, stops as at data. So um let's just take this out. Let's give it a type of any. This is just for formatting sake. um um, 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 um. Okay, let's do it like this. We have error, we have message, and status code. Okay, let's just quickly create an interface for that. um, Error, because we have um, message, we have status code, which is string, we have the error itself, which is also a string. Let me confirm that. Let me quickly confirm that. Error, message, status code. Okay, so right here we can just say error data dot error dot um, this should not be dot error, but yeah. So let's see if we get the correct one. We're still not getting it. um you know what, let's just have it this way, and let's just have it this way. Okay, so let's try that again. Yeah, we're getting that user with this email already exists. So right now let's just copy this and also use it in our login page so that we get the error from the user. Okay, so this makes sense to me. Let's see, it makes sense to me right now. um yeah, so let's register with a different name. We already have that. Let's say 23. Yeah, so we've created that account successfully. There is a user with that right now. Okay, makes sense. So the next thing we need to do is to create our authentication flow. We should complete the authentication flow by creating the auth provider, and we're going to be using reducer for it. Um, we'll create the auth provider and we use the auth provider. So in the next video we're going to be doing this, and I'll see you in the next video.